So the internet has blessed me with just an abundance of riches in terms of like conversation worthy items.
Perfect.
The very first one, I showed it to my husband and he busted out laughing.
Wow.
And
that's pretty good.
I know, right?
Not that he doesn't laugh, because he absolutely does, but I feel like his sense of humor
He's
is
not a riotous laugher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a post. I'm assuming it came from Tumblr originally. I'm not. Yeah. By someone called Bastard Circus.
Okay.
And they work in a lab. And they said that they got trained to work with mice today. And the guy who trained me was like, yes, okay. So if there's a day where you just absolutely cannot get your mice to cooperate, you can always do this. And he picked up a piping bag, like the cone-shaped plastic bag with the corner cut off.
Yeah. Yes.
And put the mouse face first into the piping bag.
What?
So it's just mouse cone. Like, and apparently if you put him in there, the whole mouse is like pressed in the cone. It says fur and ears and feet all pressed up against the plastic, tail sticking out absurdly out of the top of the bag. And it was so funny because their little noses are like down in the cone hole, but the corner's cut off so they can breathe, and they just chill in there. And there's a picture of it. Which
my gosh.
So funny.
It looks beautiful. Like, it looks like frosting.
Picturesque mouse in a bag.
It's frosting, except just like with a tail.
I know.
That's so funny.
And yeah, I was laughing so hard.
Oh.
And somebody commented new meaning to cone of shame. I was like, mouse cone. Who knew?
It's a mouse cone.
Who knew?
That's so funny.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, welcome back to the Pursuit of Yappiness podcast. I'm your host, Daytona.
And I'm your other host, Michaela.
And this is a podcast where we yap.
And you listen.
Yay. Oh, man. I feel like I have so many things I want to talk about today.
Yep.
I mean, like, there's so many. But we'll see how long they actually take to get through. So first things first, Jonathan Bailey. Do you know who I'm talking about when I say
guy from Bridgerton who's also in Wicked?
Yes. Okay. So
oh boy.
he was just named by People magazine sexiest man alive.
Yep, I see it. I can see it.
So yeah, there were so many like posts and memes that were like, wow, they actually picked somebody who's actually sexy.
Yeah, that everybody actually likes and thinks he's attractive.
Yes. Like, I feel like they picked George Clooney in like 2010. I'm just like, girl, like that's somebody's grandfather. Like,
not to say that mature men can't be sexy,
right? Because they for sure can.
If we're picking the sexiest person in the whole world,
yeah, yep.
Yeah, I also feel like it really just depends on like obviously what you think is sexy.
Right,
like,
of course.
And Jonathan Bailey is a different kind of sexy than I feel they usually choose.
Right, yeah.
So we're making progress in society.
Yes. I mean, I feel like they often choose, I don't know. Like, I was scrolling through the list of like the last, like all of them, and it was just like, Mel Gibson. And like, I mean, it was like he was like in the early 2000s. But like, okay, last year was John Krasinski. Like, which...
Okay.
Yeah.
But also like Office John Krasinski or
right.
the Repo Man version of him. No,
right.
That's not what it's called. It's like Spy something.
Yeah. I definitely think it's more like, like bearded, messy hair John Krasinski.
Was it Jack Reacher? No. Some kind of like spy FBI agent type thing that he was in. And I tried to watch it and I could not get through it because I was like,
Mm.
this is the man from The Office, and I couldn't
Yeah.
take him seriously.
Yeah. They chose, let's see, Patrick Dempsey was 2023.
Which one is he?
He is
Is he the one from Grey's Anatomy?
Grey's Anatomy, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
2022 Chris Evans, 2021 Paul Rudd.
What?
You don't think?
No.
Really?
Chris Evans,
Oh.
I can see, sure, but
See, Chris Evans, he's just not, he doesn't do it for me.
I mean, okay, here's the question though. Captain America Chris Evans or Knives Out Chris
Okay,
Evans?
Knives Out Chris Evans always wins in that
The sweaters.
in that equation.
The sweaters do
yeah.
it.
The sweaters, and did he have a beard in that movie?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. A beard is always
We've talked about this before.
Yes.
The beard is always preferable.
Yeah, no. Captain America Chris Evans is not really my cup of tea. I don't know, Paul Rudd. I think Paul Rudd is really funny, and so, I think that those are just some of the more recent. But also, like, okay, 2017 Blake Shelton.
I don't even know who that is.
I think he's a country singer.
Oh, that explains why I don't know.
Not
who
that
he
I've
is.
ever, yeah. David Beckham 2015.
He's a football player, right?
Yes, like
I don't even
soccer,
know what he
football,
looks like.
Yeah. He kind of looks like, well, here. I have a picture. He's right there.
Oh,
He
okay.
I don't like his beard. It's very like how do I put this delicately? It just
Not
doesn't look
fully fleshed out.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's just not a good beard. He has tattoos, which I don't hate. I mean, obviously. Channing Tatum, never been a fan of Channing Tatum.
Yeah, he just reminds me of like old Disney Channel films. He has that kind of vibe.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
high school crush vibes, but not
Okay,
like,
yes. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Hugh Jackman was on there, which I think Hugh Jackman is handsome. This was also back in 2008. I actually think he's aged better.
yeah,
like,
Greatest Showman Hugh Jackman is very cute.
Yes, I think he's very handsome now. I did not necessarily think he was super handsome in like peak Wolverine era.
Yeah, also the Wolverine hair and beard just like didn't help anything.
Yeah. George Clooney in 2006. He has gray hair in this photo. And again, not that an older man cannot be attractive, because they certainly can. But also Johnny Depp has been like he won it like twice, which is crazy. I think there are a couple. George Clooney did also have it earlier as well. That's such a 2000
I feel like
photo.
there needs to be a
Brad-
rule that you can only win something like that once.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
like
Harrison
give the
Ford,
rest of us a chance, you know?
right, yeah, come on. Harrison Ford won in 98, or one, I don't know if it's one, but like is named.
Nah, whatever.
I thought Harrison Ford was very handsome.
But also,
He
like,
was one of
who
my
decides
first.
this? Like, is there a Sexiest Man Alive committee that like votes on it, or
Beats me.
like where do they get their
What's their criteria?
Yeah, what's their criteria? Do they go by like what the public thinks?
Right.
Because there's no vote. Like you can't vote.
Right,
like
you
can
can't
on
vote for
American
it.
Idol or something.
Yeah, I have not a clue. But yeah, I think, I don't know. It's all so subjective too.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, of course.
it's like,
That's why I'm wondering if it's like a
like,
committee
what
of
is the
5
criteria?
people. Then of course it's
Yeah.
gonna be whoever they think is sexy. But like,
right.
what's the demographic of that committee? And also,
right?
where-
Right.
I don't know. I need more details.
Yeah. Well, and then there's also like, there's different things, because there's like sexiest man alive, sexiest man of the year. Like, is that the same stuff? Like, is
I
it the
don't
same?
know.
I don't think it's the same people. Okay. There's no official criterion. It's based on a mix of factors, including good looks, fame, and personal appeal. So, like,
So maybe you're not actually that attractive. You're just really rich.
Right,
You
or
can
like
still
famous. But like, the picture that they chose is so adorable. He is holding his dog, obviously
Aw.
shirtless, but he's holding his dog. I learned today that his dog's name is Benson.
Oh, cute.
He's a very fluffy boy. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I'm very excited for Wicked Part 2.
Yeah.
Speaking
I'm
of,
gonna need to rewatch it.
yeah. Did you guys end up watching it?
No, because remember I forgot to borrow it.
Oh,
I left your place and forgot to grab it.
Oh,
So we never watched it.
I thought you ended up coming back for it, but that's just something
No.
I imagined in my mind.
But I'm at your
Well,
house
you
at
can-
least 4 times
I
a
was
week.
like,
so
you
like,
can get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah.
My next thing is an article that I saw. All of these articles and videos came from Facebook, full disclaimer.
Okay.
But it's posted by The Inner Voice. I don't know what this page is, but it was in Nova Scotia. A couple discovered a strange hairless animal in their backyard.
Nope.
At first, they thought it was a dog or a cat, but it was actually a bald northern raccoon that they named Rufus.
Okay. From Kim Possible,
And-
the naked mole
Yeah.
rat.
And they took her to Hope for Wildlife, or him, I don't know. No, her. They took her to Hope for Wildlife, and she's like living in their conservation thing now.
Right.
But they said that she has alopecia.
Oh.
So like she only has fur in tiny little tufts around her nose and her feet.
Oh.
And so the rest of her is just naked. She's so
What? Interesting.
cute. Right? I did not know that
Huh.
animals could get that.
Yeah.
I
I
knew
mean, I
they
suppose anyone with like hair follicles could.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like what is it I don't know anything about
I think it's
alopecia.
autoimmune.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so she's just now living in the wildlife shelter. Rufus the hairless raccoon, and I just thought she
So
was so
sweet.
cute.
Very cute. Very cute.
But they also said that it was like kind of a miracle that she survived because it's in Nova Scotia, which is like severely cold.
Right. Yeah.
And
And you'd think that you would need fur.
right, exactly. She somehow survived without fur,
Yeah.
and they were like, wow. But she was very like fragile and not in a good shape when they found her.
Aw.
So,
Poor baby.
you know, it's definitely the kind of thing where like, you know, your 8-year-old would bring it in from outside and be like, I found
Look,
this
Mom,
weird looking
what I
cat. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But I just thought it was so cute and heartwarming.
That is so cute. That is so cute.
It really doesn't look like a raccoon though. It looks like some kind of alien
Yeah, I was like, it doesn't look like
big rat.
Yeah, just a giant rat, really.
Yeah. But without none of these pictures have the tail in it. I'm really curious what the tail looks like.
Ugh, I don't think I want to know.
Just like a worm.
Yeah. Jake thinks hairless cats are so cute. I am not a fan,
No.
personally.
I'm not either.
I just think things that are supposed to have, or that like usually have fur, when they don't have fur, it's just kind of like, ooh. Like, it's,
yeah.
I feel the same when like a man shaves his beard off.
Jake shaves his beard. You should be like, you look like a hairless raccoon. Rufus
It's
the
just-
mole rat.
It's just kind of like, something's not right about this.
Yeah. It's a very rare person who can look just as good with and without a beard.
Yes,
Usually
definitely.
it's like very clearly one way or the other.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's usually, yes. It's very rare. But it does happen. There are people that
Mhm.
that can pull it off either way. But yeah. Not that, of course, if Jake decided that that's the journey he needed to go on, I would support him in that.
The
and
journey he needed to go
when we
on.
first started dating, he did not have a beard, so, you know.
Yeah, but you know, he's grown up a lot since then.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, discovered his true self.
Yes, exactly. Well, and I mean, technically having a beard is like the most natural state of being.
Right, because most people who don't have them like shave regularly.
Right, exactly.
Men, I mean.
Or, I mean, I guess if they can't grow one, that's one thing. But
my dad cannot grow a beard to save his life, but he still has to shave every morning because he gets like a teeny bit of stubble, and then it just stays like that. Like it never actually grows into a beard.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if have you been following the Louvre heist?
No, I actually don't know anything about it except for they use a fire truck ladder or something.
Okay, yes. So they use like a thing that is attached to a vehicle, to like get up there. Took place at 9:30 in the morning. Broad daylight.
That's crazy.
It lasted for 7 minutes. Like that's it. Like they were in and out in 7 minutes. And they stole, it was like 7 different 8 different pieces.
Like art?
No, jewels.
Oh, that's much easier to transport.
Well, yes.
It's like imagining someone climbing down a ladder with a giant painting.
That has 8 sapphires and 631 diamonds.
Wow.
A bow bodice made of 2,438 diamonds. A brooch, another necklace with emeralds and diamonds, earrings made of sapphires and diamonds, earrings made of emeralds and diamonds, a tiara made of 24 sapphires and 1,083
are these
diamonds.
from like the Tsars of Russia or like
what? These
who has
are
that many diamonds?
They're all related to Napoleon for the most part.
Okay.
And these are like gifts that he gave to his wives. Various wives. And then there's another one from Queen Marie Emily. I don't know how to say it.
French.
Yeah. And then another tiara. So
wow.
Yeah.
And did these people get caught, or are they still on the run?
That's where it gets interesting. So at the time of recording this episode, and this is new information from today, 3 people have been arrested and charged, but the 4th person they believe, or like they don't know who the 4th person is. Yeah. They know there was a 4th participant.
It's like our D&D campaign.
I know, but the 4th is still at large, and jewels still missing.
Wow.
Haven't been found. And like they say like within 48 hours like the jewels would have been broken up and like sold already. So they're probably long gone unless they're just like camped out somewhere. And like interrogation efforts ongoing, but still no update on who that 4th person is.
This is like, you know, in the heist movie where like the characters are all getting together to try like they're reuniting after being apart for a while.
Yes.
And like a bunch of them have been in jail.
Yes.
And like you get the flashbacks of what happened at the job that went wrong. This is the backstory. Like 3 of them went to jail and the last one got away with the jewels, and now they all hate him and they're gonna like try to gang up and like hunt him down to get their money.
Well, what's interesting is like they all had like backstories. Like I was like reading up on it, and a lot of them have been to jail like previously for
diamond
theft.
heists?
Not this one, like not on this scale. But they're seasoned. But yeah, I love heists so much.
Absolutely.
Like heist movies, give me 20 of them. I don't care if it's the same thing over and over and over again. I will watch it. I love it.
That's why I love Leverage. The TV show Leverage.
I need to watch it.
It's so good. Yes, we should watch it together. It's one of my favorites because it's just like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's absolutely ridiculous and silly. But every time it's like a bad rich person gets their comeuppance and you also get to see like a clever plan.
Right. Right.
So yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's why I like heist so much, is because normally it's a quote unquote victimless crime where like the person who gets robbed is already so outrageously wealthy that it means nothing to them anyway.
Right. It's like, you know, some of it, it's like, okay, this is like a part of history, but also like, is it like,
yeah,
I don't know, not condoning like theft and like,
right,
you know, but
also eat the rich. So like,
yeah, like
I don't know.
I don't really care that much.
Yeah.
And it's just so I guess I ended up seeing this other news article about these chair thieves in Spain. This is the headline, and this article is by it doesn't say. It's just AP News. But this is the headline. This seat taken? Thieves busted for stealing over 1,000 restaurant chairs in Spain.
What?
Over 1,000. They had arrested 7 people suspected of stealing more than 1,100 chairs from outdoor seating areas at restaurants and bars in Madrid and other nearby municipalities in just 2 months.
Wow, that's something.
It was a group of 6 men and 1 woman. And like the estimated impact of the stolen property was around 60,000 euros. So, which it says here that's around $69,000. But it's just like,
can you imagine just being a like a cafe owner and being like, who keeps stealing
where are all my
chairs?
chairs going? Because like that's just like such a random thing to steal.
Yeah,
and like I guess you could sell them, but like I don't know.
You'd probably get caught
money?
If you tried to post it online, being like, "Here's a chair from McDonald's." Like what?
It just makes no sense to me. But I'm so excited to continue our D&D little like mini campaign.
Wait, before we change topics.
Oh.
There's a German movie that I had to watch in my German film class.
Okay.
That's called Die fetten Jahren sind vorbei.
Okay.
Which means like the rich, the good years are over. And it's about anarchists who are like, you know, teenagers who break into wealthy people's homes and they never steal anything, but they like rearrange all the furniture and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like a form of protest against like rich people.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was so funny because there's a scene where they like pile all the guys' chairs in a pool and just like throw all of his furniture in the pool.
I mean, whatever, I guess.
And then leave. But it just the chair thieves reminded me of that.
That's funny.
It's
just like such a random crime.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And apparently like in my film class we were talking about this. It was like a common form of protest in the like not exactly the Berlin Wall, but like post the fall of the Berlin Wall, like the 80s and 90s.
Right. Yeah.
It was a common form of protest amongst young people to break into people's homes.
That's so wild. And just rearrange stuff.
Yeah, and like, you know, pile all their furniture.
I mean, that would definitely like, you know, obviously breaking and entering is like a crime in and of itself, but like it is sort of victimless. It would just like, if that happened to me, I would just feel like crazy. Like,
yeah, but it's like very violating. Like somebody's been in your space and
yes.
moved all your stuff around.
Right. And so like I would just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going insane. What if they took this or what if they took that?
Right.
And like what if they took stuff that I just like didn't even notice?
And I don't even know, like, yeah, breaking and entering is a crime, so I guess you could report it. But then the police are going to be like, what did they take? And you're going to be like, They'd
be like, well, nothing. They just moved my stuff around. And they're going to be like, okay, who cares?
Exactly.
Like, so, but yeah.
But anyway, yes, our D&D campaign heist.
Yes. So for the listeners, I've never played D&D. Well, I guess technically I have now. I hadn't ever played D&D before. Long time lurker. And friends
First
with
time poster.
yeah, a long time of being friends with a lot of people who play D&D, but I myself had never played. And so we've been like, okay, we're just going to do it. And for reference, Michaela, as well as her husband and pretty much everyone else we're friends with, are like very into it and play like regularly. And I've always wanted to play. So we put together, or I didn't do it, Michaela's husband did. And he made just this awesome little mini campaign.
One shot, but it's going to take us more than one shot to finish.
Correct. And it was so fun, and I'm so excited to keep going. And basically we're doing a heist. My character was in prison, and she's out now, and Jake, my husband's character, his character was like injured in our last like heist attempt, and then your character just like
I got away.
You barely got away
and had to stay underground.
Right.
But the item that we attempted to steal when all things went wrong, that we didn't succeed in stealing, has resurfaced, and so we're getting the gang back together.
Getting the gang back together
to try
to get it, and left off on a cliffhanger. With our arch nemesis, Finian Locke.
Which great name, by the way.
Very good name.
Sounds like a pirate, honestly.
It does.
But I'm immediately shipping your character and this guy.
No, me too.
We've known of his existence for like 0.2 seconds, and I'm like
enemies
to
lovers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, precisely.
No, did he even tell us like what he looks like or anything about him?
He gave like a brief description.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. We'll have to ask him. Be like, so tell me more.
Yeah, we will have to get more details, because I feel like as soon as he was like, you have a rival that foils all your plans, the rest of what he was saying was just like inside my brain.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Proper name, place name, backstory stuff. Yeah. Exactly. Just nothing is computing. I just heard, ooh, I have an arch nemesis.
Yeah, exactly. How many episodes or how many sessions until I get to kiss him?
No, it's so true. That's so real. I was like, how can we use this to our advantage? But also,
oh, speaking of which, I finished Throne of Glass today.
Good. Yes.
And I knew, spoilers for Throne of Glass, if you have not read this, the first book in the Throne of Glass series, I knew that the king was bad and shady, but I didn't expect him to be like in charge of the bad and shady people.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was a little bit, not really a twist, but like it was more surprising.
Yeah, I don't think I realized like just how evil he was until it was like, oh, okay, he's evil.
Okay, so what they were talking about, the king and the duke were talking about the power and like using Keltane to like influence people's minds and stuff. Do we know what he's talking about?
No,
or is that, like,
I think that was supposed to be like a little like
teaser
cliffhanger, side note sort of thing, just to like get you to read the next book. Okay. Which I've started reading the second book. I'm only on chapter 4.
The second book, there's only a 2-week wait at the library on the app. I was shocked. I thought it was going to be like
on the
to read
ebook?
it on the app.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be like 6 months.
The first one, it's like 6 months.
Yeah. I guess maybe it doesn't grab everyone.
Yeah, I guess
some of them
not.
drop off.
I guess not.
Or everybody reads the first book and is like, best series ever. I'm just going to buy the whole thing.
It's probably, yes, honestly, because like I want to buy it so bad. I've been on the lookout on Facebook Marketplace, but it's still so expensive. It's still like
I know, because it's always like a box hardback set.
I know, and I'm like, I don't need the hardcovers. I'll take the paperbacks. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think I'll just slowly accumulate them on
from
thrift
like yard
books
sales
and yard sales and
exactly. I'm probably just gonna wait until I have more bookshelf space before
that's
I try
so
to get
fair.
them.
Yeah, I don't really have space on my bookshelf either. I was gonna make room somehow. Because I technically don't have any books on the top shelf.
That's true.
It's more like decorations up there. So I'm like, I could just put the romantasy section up top.
You could also get another bookshelf. You
Yeah.
have room.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm reading a book right now called North is the Night. And it's really interesting because it's by Emily Rath. It's based on Finnish mythology.
Ooh,
which is
okay.
something that
I know
I don't
nothing
have a lot of experience
about
with,
that.
right?
Yeah.
There are so many gods. Like most of the time in like, I don't know, Greek and Roman mythology or like in D&D or something where there's a pantheon, there's only like, one god of death, one god of nature,
Right.
whatever. These Finnish people have got so many gods in their mythology. There's like 2 or 3 gods of death alone, and then the gods also have all of these like minions that are like either their daughters or their servants or whatever, and they all have specific roles and names. And so it's like really hard to keep them all straight. There's a very helpful glossary of characters in the book, so that's good. But I'm really enjoying it so far, except the only thing is I'm only like 67% of the way through, and it's like everything has been resolved, so I'm like, ooh, what's gonna go wrong next?
Yeah. What are some of their like the gods' names? Like, is it anything I would have heard before?
No, I doubt it. So Vainamoinen is not a god. He's a shaman who like did all these heroic deeds in the past for humans. And then Tuoni is the god of death, but he's like the benevolent one, like the good one who like wants peaceful death.
Yeah.
And then there's I'm trying to find Leviatar is the god of the weaving, I guess.
Interesting.
And she's a weaver, but she's the god of pestilence, and her 9 sons are the like 9 big diseases or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's also they call her the witch queen, but her name is Tuonatar. She's also god of death, but she's the god of like violent and horrible death.
Okay.
And then Tuonela is the like realm of the dead. So you've got Tuonatar, Tuonela, and Tuoni. And I'm like
that's a lot to keep track
desperately trying to keep all of these straight.
Yeah.
And then Kalma is the witch queen's like daughter who like goes and snatches people and takes them to the realm of the dead.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot of characters.
Yeah, sounds like it. And that would be one of those situations where it's like, and then and
right, except all the names start with the same letter.
Yeah, right. So you really gotta like know who is who.
Right. And Vainamoinen has 3 of the letters have umlauts on the top of them, so I'm not even sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how it is in my head. Because at first it was just right. But then there were other characters with V names, so I was like, okay, I have to actually try to say something in my head.
Yeah. Oh man.
Anyway, it's really good so far. I would recommend it.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of experience reading stuff based on Finnish mythology.
Yeah.
So.
I wanna read that book Circe.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one.
They only have it as an audiobook on the library app, and I'm not the biggest fan of audiobooks, so I want to get I did really like that one.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's by
Oh, do you own it?
No, I own the other one by the same author.
I was like, wait, then why didn't I just borrow it from you?
What is the author's name? Madeline Miller.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
And she also wrote the Song of Achilles.
Oh, right. Yes.
Which is the one that I have, I think.
Yes. Which one did you like better?
I haven't read the second one yet. The Song of Achilles I haven't read.
Is it like a sequel?
No, they're 2 different stories, but they're just like Greek myth based.
Got it.
But Circe was really, really good. It really I don't know, portrays isn't the right word, but it really talks a lot about and deals with like being a woman, feeling very lonely as a woman in a man's world, trying to figure out where you fit in, constantly being like pushed aside by everyone around you, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting because I'm a huge fan of Epic the Musical.
Yes.
And there's a whole segment of Epic the Musical that's Circe oriented, or like based centered around her.
Right.
And in Epic the Musical, it's the story of the Odyssey, so it's from Odysseus's perspective.
Right.
Mostly. And so Circe is portrayed as this like horrible witch character. And like seeing that after reading Circe, which is from Circe's point of view, and seeing her version of the story, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously,
totally.
Greek myths have been around for so long at this point. There are so many different versions of them. So I feel like there's something very interesting that happens when you retell the myth or you tell it from a different perspective. It really, I don't know, it just examines like different parts of humanity and different experiences in life.
Right.
I have another cute animal article.
Perfect. We love those.
It was a video, actually, sorry, but it was by NBC San Diego.
Okay.
And they were introducing Splash, the nation's first search and recovery otter.
Oh,
yeah. And he was the guy that they're interviewing. They don't say what his name is or who he is, but he was talking about how, like, in Florida, when they have to find human remains, like in the swamps, basically, in the those swamps, I don't know what they're called, like the marshland or wherever it's like really wet.
The wetlands.
The wetlands, yeah, sure. I wanted to say bayou, but I don't think that's in Florida. They can send divers down, like into the water, but
they're gonna send a little otter.
Yeah, because the problem is with divers, like they can't see, and they have like such clumsy hands, like with all their gear, and like they have limited oxygen.
Whereas an otter is like, that's like their thing,
right?
You know?
So they like basically trained this otter. He's 2-year-old small clawed Asian otter,
so cute,
to like dive looking for remains and stuff.
His name is Splash.
Yes. I know.
That's
It's
so
adorable.
Cute. Oh my god.
All of the comments were like, someone put a little yellow vest on that guy.
Yeah, no, okay. When you said that, like, when you first introduced what you were saying, that is what I immediately pictured. I don't know why. I immediately pictured an otter with, like, you know, like a search and rescue team, like, vest on.
I didn't know that there was a difference, but it's actually search and recovery, because it's like they're finding the bodies.
Right.
Search and rescue is if they're trying to find people alive.
Right.
But
that makes sense.
Yeah. Which is also concerning. Like, if you have enough dead bodies sunken in the water that you need like
a whole
an
team,
animal specially trained to retrieve them. I don't know, but I guess people get lost out there and whatever. So yeah, that was very cute. I really enjoyed that story. And like there's the video where they're interviewing this guy, he's like holding the otter and it's wiggling frantically, trying to get away. And it's
I need to see it. That sounds incredible. Yeah.
But yeah, it's very cute.
I love it. Otters are so adorable.
Yeah.
When we went bird watching, we saw an otter.
Yes!
Did you see the otter?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
It was the very first time I've seen an otter in real life.
So cute.
Except for once when I went to an aquarium and they had them. But.
Right, yeah. But like in the wild.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I didn't even know we had otters in New Hampshire.
I don't think I did either.
Did we talk about this already on the podcast? I'm starting to lose track.
I don't think we talked about the otter specifically.
Okay.
But maybe we did.
Apologies. This is a repeat.
I think we're at a point where we're gonna repeat stuff.
Oh yeah,
I mean, also, I think I mentioned how like we need a village and we need community about 8 times an episode. But it's just because I'm really passionate about it, and I say it all the time in real life too. So it's like, you know, and I repeat stuff in real life as well, so it's fine. I just, my brain doesn't work, okay? And I can't remember stuff.
Yeah. So we've decided that our new pattern is going to be that after we're done recording an episode, we watch this week's episode of 911.
Yes.
It wouldn't be an episode of The Pursuit of Happiness if we didn't mention 911.
That is true as well.
So what happened last week was that
so crazy. Oh gosh.
So there's 6 of them, I think.
Let's see. There's the old guy. There's the fiance, like Real Housewives type lady. There's like the
teenage kid,
young teenager, and then
the firefighter and the cop.
The firefighter
that are the
and
main
the cop.
Characters.
And
is that it?
I think it's just I think it's
so
the
5 of them. The old guy worth mentioning was an astronaut, like back in the 80s, 70s.
But he never actually went on a space mission.
Right. But he at least knows how to fly the thing.
Yeah, yes.
But so they got shot up there, and they were only supposed to be like a low orbit thing for like 3 minutes. It was supposed to be like
a Katy Perry goes to space situation.
They were supposed to be up there for what, like 3 minutes, 7 minutes or something,
like
and then
that,
come back down. But then, of course, there was some kind of problem.
Yes.
And what happened originally? They get hit with space debris?
Well, I think... Yeah, they get hit with space debris, and then communications are down.
Right, the satellite networks that this company uses to like communicate with the space, whatever.
So they couldn't talk to them, and they also couldn't bring them down.
Right, and then at some point there's a fire in the little capsule, so they have to vent it and lose the like lid. So then they all have to be wearing their spacesuits.
Yes.
And they're like spinning rapidly at one point, and one of the guys has a heart attack, and they have to like CPR him by bracing their boots on the ceiling because there's no gravity.
It is just wild and insane.
Yeah. But eventually they docked up with the International Space Station because they were going to like run out of air. Before they could come back down again. And also they can't re-enter if they don't have a lid on the capsule. Exactly. So they docked up with the space station, but the space station had also been hit with the debris, and one of the astronauts died, and there was only one left. And they're like in the path of the debris field. So they're trying to figure out how they're going to get everybody back to Earth.
Yeah. Well, and then on Earth, it's like raining space debris.
Right. Yeah.
All over the place. Like horrific. A woman had to get her leg chopped off because she was stuck underneath. Scene. Like she was in, like, in the subway. Yeah. And then, the giant chunk of concrete fell on her leg, and they couldn't get her out. And then a water main broke, and it was pouring water on them, so she was going to drown. Yeah. And so they had to get her husband's consent to cut her leg off, and it was really horrible. Yep. But she lived. Oh, well, and it saved their marriage, apparently, because
they were like fighting before.
They were fighting before the space debris, and they were like, I don't want to go to couples counseling anymore. And it was just like, we've been at this, having the same fight for 3 years. And not to make light of this, because this is a real situation that of course happens, but it was just very dramatic. And then it was like, oh no, I'm still in love with you, and your leg is gone now, and we're still in love.
When you're in a life or death situation, it puts all of your other nonsense in perspective.
Right. But in reality, like, especially now that her leg is gone, they're gonna need. These are side characters who don't matter.
Yeah, they're never gonna show up again.
They're never gonna come up again. But if they were to stay together, they're gonna need even more therapy now. Oh, because think about in Grey's Anatomy when Arizona and Callie, it was like, choose to save the leg or choose to save Arizona, and it was just like, okay, well, we got to take the leg off.
That was a little different because Arizona like made her promise to save the leg, and then she didn't. Yeah, this lady didn't like
yeah,
anything.
right. She wasn't like, promise me you'll save my leg. Which, like,
yeah.
granted, like, as a doctor, like, you can't make promises like that.
No.
And Arizona knew that. Like, she is a doctor. Like, crazy.
Anyway, it was crazy. So now they're in the space station.
Yes.
And the effects and production value of this show are usually pretty good. Like, they're usually very immersive. I believe every second of it.
Yeah.
Whoever was in charge of the space physics needs to go back to physics school, because
what was it?
there
that
was the
just
phone.
Like,
it was supposed to be floating, but it was obviously swinging from a string.
So obvious.
so
like
bad.
It was just like, because it was like rotating.
But no,
like
it was swinging back and forth like a pendulum.
Yeah.
And we were like, that's not how things move in space.
It was really bad.
What?
It was really bad.
But yeah, the likelihood in real life that 5 untrained people going to space would survive any kind of hiccup, so small.
That did happen recently. I mean, granted, they came back down and it was fine.
What?
But did you not hear about this?
No.
Okay. Katy Perry and...
I mean, I knew she, like, went to space, but I didn't know there was a problem.
No, there wasn't a problem. I'm
Okay.
just saying that, like, it was 5 people, not astronauts, like, random...
I mean, this is
everyday
probably based
heroes.
on that.
It is based on it. And so, like, it was just some like, they weren't real. I mean, they were going to space, but it wasn't like a mission. Like,
yeah.
And Katie was like, it's so life changing. Like, she like kissed the ground.
Yeah,
when
I think
she came
actually
back,
now that you're saying
and
that, I
was
do
just like,
remember
girl,
this.
What are we doing? Like,
I
you were
know.
gone for 30 seconds. Like,
but I'm saying if that mission had encountered any kind of hiccup, they all would have died. Like, there's no way that an untrained person in space would live if there's a problem.
Yeah.
But at least they have medical training so that they can brace their feet on the ceiling and do CPR.
Yeah. Would that work? I don't know. But
I don't know.
that lady, she's very she knows her stuff. What's her name?
Hen.
Yeah. What is that short for?
Henrietta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because, see, I was getting confused, too, because I thought they were calling the other lady Hen. And her name is what? Athena, right?
The police officer is
yes,
Athena,
and, like, there is hen in the word Athena.
Oh, that's
And so
true,
I was like, wait a second. Are they both named what? Like,
no.
And so I was so confused, but I was just like, okay, one's a cop, one's a lesbian. Got it. Like,
the 2 kinds of people.
I know who's who.
Yes, the lesbian who's also a paramedic and firefighter is Henrietta.
Yes.
Hen for short.
Yes.
And her wife, who is an actual space
like
scientist,
astrophysicist or whatever.
is
Yeah.
Karen.
Yes. Karen. Yes, that's her name. And they have 2 kids?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, one of which they have since the beginning of the show, and the second they adopt through very dramatic circumstances.
It always has to be dramatic
4
circumstances.
Which season are we on now? 9? So probably the 7th or 8th season they adopt her.
Well, I feel honored to be going on this journey with you.
Yep. It is
watching
grand.
your show.
Nobody.
And I'm like, I don't think I need all the backstory. I think I've got it. I've got it.
You know
down.
all the important
I know all
parts.
the important stuff.
But yeah, I think anybody listening to this, you don't even need to watch the show. Because you'll know everything you need to know.
You've heard it all already.
From us. Yeah.
For all your 911 summary needs.
If
come
you
to the right
have
place.
any desire to watch it without spoilers, you need to stop listening to this podcast right now.
You should probably not watch until you're completely caught up. Then you can continue
You can
listening.
follow along with us, yeah.
Yeah. As we watch. But yeah.
Speaking of science, I have a cool scientific breakthrough that I read about.
Ooh.
So I don't know if you're familiar with CRISPR therapy.
No idea what that is. Yeah, no.
It's a genetic It's a biotechnology company, CRISPR, focused on developing gene-based medicines for serious diseases. So like people who have autoimmune stuff and whatever, they fabricate a cure based on genes.
Okay.
What does CRISPR stand for? I don't know. It's customized gene editing therapy in order to cure diseases.
Okay.
I can't, for the life of me, no one online wants to tell me what CRISPR stands for. It might just be the brand name. But anyways, that's besides the point. They developed recently, they achieved a groundbreaking milestone, nanoscience says, in the fight against HIV by developing a CRISPR-based therapy that removes HIV DNA from infected human cells and prevents the virus from returning.
Wow.
Right?
That's incredible.
It's still in like early stages, like trials and whatever.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool. And then I started thinking about like all of the ethical questions surrounding gene editing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a potential pathway towards a permanent cure for HIV, it says.
That's so wild. That's right? Really cool. I mean, about time.
I know. I know.
It's like this has
took
been
you long enough. Sheesh.
Yeah, it's like this has been taking people's lives, like particularly some of the most vulnerable populations like in the world, like for so long. And so yeah, that's amazing. Well, hopefully, knock on wood, the scientists who is it privately funded? Do you know?
CRISPR is a company. CRISPR Therapies is like a pharmaceutical company.
Yeah.
So yes, then I started looking at all of the comments and they were like, we'll see if it actually gets rolled out to regular people or if it's only available to the rich.
Right, because that's the thing. It's kind of like, okay, privately funded can be okay, then only rich people can get it, but then also like privately funded can mean that all these government cuts to stuff won't affect them.
Right, exactly.
But it's like, it's kind of a toss-up. It's like, well, I mean, the thing is, a lot of, especially because like with prescription drugs and medications, right? There's the name brand, and then once the formula is like made, there's
then
like generic
knockoffs, yeah,
right. And so because it's like I take all generic medication except for there is one medication that I take that is non-generic because it's so new. Generic doesn't exist yet. Which is why it was like $900, which I don't pay $900. But that one time that was like, yeah, sorry, it's gonna be $900. It's like, okay, well, I guess I won't be getting it.
Guess I'll die.
Yeah. So yeah. But I think that if they're able to continue with this and make it accessible, like I think that's amazing. I mean, you would think that if there were people who were passionate about working on a project such as this, they would want to make it accessible to the people who have it.
Right, exactly.
And so it's like, I would hope that if you're a scientist that's whole life's work is finding a cure for HIV, then they would be more...
You would do your darndest.
Yes.
To try to get it to the people who need it.
Right, exactly.
This post, are you familiar with Emperor's New Groove?
Yes, very familiar.
Okay.
That was a childhood staple growing up, and also very quoted very often.
Okay. Are you familiar with the phrase "I want that twink obliterated"?
I have heard this, yes.
I did not know that was a sexual thing.
Oh,
so
no.
I found this post.
Oh, no.
That was by... Oh, the name is cut off. Honestly, I never thought the phrase "I want that twink obliterated" was a sexual thing. Like, when I read the phrase, I imagine a meteor like the one that killed the dinosaurs is summoned from the heavens and hits the twink in question type situation. And that's always what I thought too. And then somebody commented, "Wait, it's a sex thing? I've always assumed it was a supervillain giving his henchmen orders to destroy the lithe young hero invading his evil lair."
Oh my
And then
gosh.
somebody posted a picture of Yzma talking to Kronk, pointing at Cusco, saying, "I want that twink obliterated," and I lost it.
Oh no.
And then somebody, the little cartoon was by Hobular, and then somebody named Snail Farts.
Is this Tumblr?
I don't know. It was a screenshot I found
Oh.
on Pinterest. Commented and said, Kronk, colon, "By whom, though? I might be your classic hunk body type, but I'm not exactly that type. I have a couple exes I could call that might be his type. Do you want someone who could take him out for dinner first, or just..." And then Isa says, "I want you to kill him."
Oh no.
I was laughing so hard. It's like when you realize that you didn't actually understand something as well as you thought you did.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Anyway.
I was like, where is she going with this? Oh, jeez Louise.
Yeah, that was something.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
learn
mean,
something new
I'm
every day.
cranking up. I did. I really did.
Oh no.
Okay, shall we close out with some poems?
Yes. On that note,
Oh, okay. I actually have two.
Okay.
One was on the topic that we talked about last time, poems about grief.
mm-hmm.
It is from Lucille Clifton's book, How to Carry Water.
Mm.
The title of it is November 1st, 1975. My mother is white bones in a weed field on her birthday. She who would be 60 has been 16 years absent at celebrations. For 16 years of minutes, she has been what is missing. This is just to note the arrogance of days continuing to happen as if she were here. I just liked it because it's like what we were talking about before about feeling like they're just missing and like you feel like they should still be there, and it's hard to adjust to that.
Totally.
And then the next one is called Pretty Ugly, and it's one of those poems where you read it line by line, top to bottom, and then you read it line by line, bottom to top, and it like means something different.
Okay.
It's by Abdullah Shawib. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm very ugly, so don't try to convince me that I am a very beautiful person, because at the end of the day, I hate myself in every single way, and I'm not going to lie to myself by saying there's beauty inside of me that matters. So rest assured, I will remind myself that I am a worthless, terrible person, and nothing you say will make me believe I still deserve love, because no matter what, I am not good enough to be loved, and I am in no position to believe that beauty does exist within me, because whenever I look in the mirror, I always think, am I as ugly as people say? And then when you read it backwards, line by line, am I as ugly as people say? Because whenever I look in the mirror, I always think beauty does exist within me, and I am in no position to believe that I am not good enough to be loved, because no matter what, I still deserve love, and nothing you say will make me believe that I am a worthless, terrible person. So rest assured, I will remind myself there is beauty inside of me that matters, and I'm not going to lie to myself by saying I hate myself in every single way, because at the end of the day, I am a very beautiful person, so don't try to convince me that I'm very ugly.
I like that a lot.
Right?
That's cool.
It was very clever. It's just like...
It is very clever. Very creative.
It's obviously a very touching and moving sentiment.
Yes.
But also, like, in order to write a poem that reads forwards and backwards, you need a lot of skill.
Yeah. Like, just,
like
sentiment
wordsmithing.
aside,
Yeah.
that's just, like, a very cool artistic creative thing.
Yeah.
But also that's a good sentiment because I think, good reminder, because I think we can all enter the void sometimes and start thinking that way.
Right.
About
And
ourselves.
there's also the talking about forwards and backwards. One of my favorite book series is the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson, and there's a type of poem that he invented called a ketek, where it reads the same forwards and backwards, and he actually wrote some and put them in the book, and I was like, this man is a genius.
That's cool.
Just so cool.
I like when authors do stuff like that.
Right? The world building in those books are just, it's insane.
That's awesome.
Anyway. Oh, and I saw that he announced his new series recently.
Oh.
So the Mistborn books, there's a trilogy, and then there's another trilogy that takes place like 600 years later in the same world.
Okay.
He just announced the next trilogy that takes place much longer after that. And it's called the Ghostbloods trilogy, but the Ghostbloods are characters in the Stormlight Archive. So we're finally going to get some kind of a crossover.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Sorry,
that's
little tangent.
Yeah, no. I'll have to read those books.
Anybody who's Brandon Sanderson fan.
Hey.
This is for you.
Shout out to you. Well, cool. Well, on that note, this has been fun. You know where to find us at YappinessPod on Instagram, and you can email us a poem, a story, a question if you
comment, concern.
Yeah, all of the above. Just saying hello. So we will catch you next time. And the email address is yappinesspod@gmail.com. That's important.
I just assumed you would like put it in the caption or something. So
I do put it in the caption. I do. But yeah. All right. Well, bye.
Bye.